We all make plans every day. When you wake up in the morning, you plan what you're going to wear, what you will have for breakfast, and what route to get to work. When you get to work, you plan in order to prioritize your day. What meetings do I have? Are there any deadlines coming up? Which emails need attention first? Planning is how we stay organized and make sense out of all the competing priorities that we face. Simple plans work well for immediate tasks. If you scale that up to an organization like the Bureau of Indian Affairs, a simple plan could never account for the complex and competing priorities of the agency, tribes, and Congress. When planning for an entire agency, it takes a strategic plan. Normal plans organize work. A strategic plan organizes work to reach a shared vision. Strategic plans have the mission of the organization and vision of the stakeholders at its core. In order to reach that vision, we divide it into goals, and the goals can be measured by performance objectives. Consider the agency's mission and vision. Our mission is given to us by treaties, laws, and policies. The mission is what we are supposed to do. Our vision, however, is where we see ourselves in the future. What does success look like? The vision is what we aspire to accomplish. Once we develop a plan that harmonizes what we do, our mission, with what we aspire to accomplish, our vision, our next task is to establish the goals and objectives we want to reach. The goals are the larger steps, and the objectives are the smaller steps. Think of goals as pieces of the big picture we want to achieve. A goal for the Bureau of Indian Affairs might be to uphold the trust and treaty responsibilities of the federal government. While this is an important goal for the agency, it would be very hard to measure by itself. We would want to break that down into smaller, more measurable objectives. We might want to measure the acres of land taken into trust, or the satisfaction of tribes with BIA-provided services in order to get a precise metric. How do we know when we have met objectives or goals? We need to track data. Data comes in many forms, such as inputs, outputs, outcomes, efficiencies, and service quality. This data helps us measure the progress we are making. The data from tribes, agencies, and regions will be brought together to give us periodic snapshots of our progress. When we have reliable data, it allows leaders to make well-informed decisions on how best to reach our vision. This puts confidence in those management decisions and communicates to tribes, agency leadership, staff, and Congress the progress being made and where additional resources are needed. Through the development and implementation of the Indian Affairs Strategic Plan, all stakeholders get a voice in the future of this agency. As priorities change over time, the strategic plan will change too. The strategic plan is a living document that sets a course for the future, helps guide our daily actions, and helps the Bureau of Indian Affairs meet the needs of tribal communities.